All right, next up, we have awards for star reading growth. So how we measured this is that we have been in school 5 months as of the end of first semester, and so we looked for students that had made more than half a year's of growth. So more than 5 months of growth. Many of our students made a year to 2 years of growth in their reading ability in just that short period of time being back in school. So we're very proud of all of their accomplishments and their hard work in reading.
All right, huge round of applause.
Nice job to all of these students. Big round of applause.
At home for homework as well. So excellent progress on your reading. Round of applause for these amazing scholars. All right, big round of applause for these awesome scholars.
Our next one is for star math growth. So these are students that achieved in mathematics, again, making more than the 5 months of growth that we were in school. Many, many, many of them made a year to 2 years of growth. So really fantastic job.
All right, make sure you guys smile with your eyes. All right, round of applause for these amazing. All right, big round of applause for this.
So great work to all these students for their amazing effort in mathematics. Go ahead. Congratulations to all of these students for round of applause.
Now there may be some students out there saying, I worked really, really hard and I didn't hear my name read for math or reading. Well, that's because they achieved in both math and reading. And so we have a special award for them for achieving in both math and reading in their growth. So huge accomplishment for these guys for both areas. All right, all of these scholars deserve a humongous round of applause for their amazing achievements.
Keep looking forward, smile big, we've got lots of photographers. All right, huge round of applause.
Big round of applause for all of these amazing scholars. Thank you so much.
Okay, for our next one, we have some students that in their achievement, they earned a 3.5 to a 3.74 GPA, which means they fall into our Commended Students Honor Roll Award. So in order to do that, you're looking at mostly A's, maybe a couple of B's. So really amazing effort on behalf of these students. Amazing efforts this semester, you guys. Keep up the good work second semester. So proud of you. Round of applause for these guys. Big round of applause for all these scholars. Thank you so much.
All right, round of applause for these.
All right, so huge round of applause for these scholars.
All right, so for our next one, we have students that earned 3.75 to 3.99. So this is basically almost straight A's. For those, they earned our Scholar Award as part of our honor roll.
applause for these.
Oh no, you're great.
Big round of applause for all of these scholars.
All right, congratulations to all of you.
I know you can't tell through our masks, but we are also beaming with pride. So our students are really impressing us this year with their amazing efforts and hard work and dedication to being back in school, and especially as fifth graders being at the middle school. They're really doing awesome. So our last and final award for today is the Principal's Award. So these are students that obtained a 4.0. So perfect A's straight across the board, and we want to make sure that they know how much we appreciate all of their hard work and amazing academic effort. So this group of amazing scholars is well on their way to potentially being one of our valedictorians in their 8th grade year. They're already blazing that trail, so excellent job to all of you guys. Huge round of applause for them. Thank you so much. All right, congratulations to all of these students.
We are so proud of all of these students for their amazing effort this year. So this award again is for being on Principal's Honor Roll as 4.0 or higher. This is our biggest group out of all the grade levels, so very nice job to our 8th graders. Congratulations.
So next up, we're going to invite Mrs. Botten to the stage. She is going to talk about the amazing 100-mile program that she brought to our campus this year to help motivate our kids to get out and get moving. Walking brings all kinds of health benefits, and doing it every day even more so. So we'll let Miss Botten, if we could give her a round of applause for me.
But it's a nationwide program, actually. There's been some really neat stories about kids going to Yosemite Park and wearing their 100-mile shirts. Like, hey, part of that program, so it's really all over the U.S. It's a goal-setting program, so these participants that have been already earning their miles have set goals for themselves. So we're halfway through the year. By the end, we're hoping that most members have gotten to their 100 miles. If not, 75, 50, that's awesome. It's moving our bodies, it's helping us get creative, it's strengthening our bones and muscles, and it's a great way to socialize with our friends, to meet new people. So this is 5 through 8, and so they have some great games of tag and hide and go seek after they do their miles. So it's been a really great experience, and I'm very proud for everyone participating.
And these fabulous t-shirts are part of the 100 Mile Club. So once they earn their first 25 miles, they get a t-shirt, and then, our model here. And then we check them off for every 25 miles after that. And so their goal is to complete 100 miles by the end of the year. We have many students who are well on their way to doing that. So
it's also a goal-setting program, so all of our members have set goals for themselves, and it's a long-term goal. It's a year-long process. So we're really proud for them. We're about halfway through the school year. This was information as far as in January, so some of you guys have already probably hit your 50, your 75, your 100, okay? So keep going, everyone. So all these students have hit 50 miles or more. Congratulations. Good job, you guys. Keep it up.
all of these students have achieved more than 50 miles in first semester. So they are well on their way to meeting their 100-mile goal.
Good job, guys. Right? Congratulations. Great job.
Awesome job. Thank you, Ms. Botton. You guys can tell her energy just radiates. The kids love hanging out with her in the afternoons, and we're so grateful for her bringing this program to High Desert. So, nice job, Ms. Botton. Round of applause for her. All right, so our next one are athletic awards. We have some awards for students that participated in cross country. So for those of you who don't know, our cross country boys actually placed first in Silver League, and they were recognized at our school board meeting in January. So we are so excited for their participation and thrilled that it's a nice follow-up to our 100-mile club with their great achievement with cross country. So excellent job for our boys. This is our first ever boys cross country first place. So very, very nice job to all of them. So nice round of applause for our cross country runners. Awesome job, ladies. All right, big round of applause for all of our top runners.
All right. Thank you so much for your amazing effort, gentlemen. Congratulations on first place. And none of these guys are actually 8th graders, so look at how our team's looking for next year. We're looking pretty good. We hope they all come back next year. So now So these are our 8th graders for our cross-country team. We are going to be sad that they are moving on to become Mustangs next year, but I know that Vasquez High School is very excited to have some runners joining their team. So congratulations to all of them.
We have 2 awards for Mr. Pelham, Miss Rodriguez's class. Miss Rodriguez was their long-term sub during the first semester, and she sent us some names even after she left because she wanted to make sure that these 2 students were recognized. So those 2 students, if we could have them come up, Lily Beth Haley, and Damian Tapia. So Lily Beth and Damian were recognized by Mrs. Rodriguez for their commitment. She really appreciated that every single day they came to school with a smile on their face. They were committed to doing their work. They made sure to do every single assignment and saw it all the way through to completion. And she wants to make sure that they know how much she appreciated their cooperative efforts while she was the sub in the classroom. So congratulations to Lily Beth and Damian.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Ms. Trussell, and I am going to recognize 2 students for their citizenship. These 2 students are always a 10 out of 10 on citizenship, meaning that they follow the rules, they play fair, they respect their fellow classmates, they accept people how they are, and they really take pride in their personal responsibility and their personal being. So I would like to call to the stage Bella Lavalette and Lucian Rose.
Congratulations to all of these guys. Big round of applause.
For my first student, I have given him the award of having integrity, and that means that you are trustworthy, dependable, and honest. And Andy has shown these qualities not only in his school. The next student I wanted to honor was for commitment. This student shows great commitment in her schoolwork and to her friends as well. She is always there for them to listen about their problems, how their day is going, and make sure she is there for her friends. I've never seen anybody more committed to her schoolwork, her friendships, and her family. Lena, go on down.
So last Medal of Honor Assembly, I introduced you to the 2 newly discovered constellations. The Happy Face constellation, named in honor of Miss Lexi Van Orna, and the Ladybug constellation, named after Miss Valeria Gonzalez Medina. I sure hope you've been watching the night sky and have spotted these 2 images in the beautiful nights we've been having recently. Well, if you have been looking up at the sky with extra effort, you may have recently spotted 2 more newly discovered scientific constellations. It's kind of hard for me to point them out. The stars are up there. So, this time, I want you to focus in this area over here. Is our first new constellation, and the second one I'm going to describe is way down here to the southwest. So, if you had a close look, you would find them up there. The first one I'd like to share with you is called the Star Constellation. Here's a close-up of it. The Star Constellation is actually a combination of 6 brilliantly shining individual stars that together create a megastar constellation. A constellation of this magnitude and brightness surely occurs only once in a lifetime. These 6 stars are individually called Patriotisma, Excelente, Positivitation, Academia Brilliante, and Enthusiastica. However, the brightest star found in the center is named Michaela. For this special mega star constellation was recently named in honor of our very own mega superstar here at High Desert School, Miss Michaela Williams. She is bright, positive, enthusiastic, patriotic, and a most excellent young lady who shines brighter than any constellation in the night sky. And what's kind of weird, Michaela, do you remember yesterday in class when we were doing grammar and I said, what symbol do you want to use? And you said, a star. You kind of like foreshadowed your own constellation. So congratulations. The second newly discovered constellation is located just a little bit southwest, as I pointed out, to the Star Constellation. The careful observer might notice a series of 9 stars that form the picture of an anchor. Call this one the Anchor Constellation. The anchor symbol itself represents stability, strength, self-control, determination, reliability, and humility. Without the anchor, a ship is incapable of navigating a course to reach a destination. Astronomers had heard of this amazing young lady here at High Desert School named Jacqueline Pacheco Vera, and her teacher described to them that she is literally the metaphorical anchor of the classroom. She is 200% reliable, 200% focused, 200% determined, and most importantly, 200% humble. Even in the midst of being quarantined for numerous days, her presence in our classroom was felt every day through her emails and her Google Classroom commitment. She stayed steady on course of all the obstacles presented to her, and she kept our classroom stable, even when she wasn't even in the room. It's her unassuming humility, her quiet internal strength, and her soft-spoken demeanor that anchors us without her ever having to say a word. So from this day forward, the Anchor Constellation is named in honor of Miss Jacqueline Pacheco Vera.
Applause for these amazing.
Voice. Okay, so this student has kept going on even though things got tough. They were willing to do the right thing, even though their classmates were not doing the right thing. And that is super courageous for a 7th grader. They also like to ask questions. Now this is super risky, asking a question in a class, because people might not like your question, or they might think of you as like, hey, why are you asking that question? And so it takes a lot of courage to ask questions during class and also be a part of classroom discussions. He is also very thoughtful in his answers, and he's willing to try. So the student I would like to recognize today is Francisco Padina. So this student has been committed to completing assignments even when absent. They take a lot of care with making sure they're done correctly. They are also committed to helping their classmates and being kind to others. They are also committed to keep trying, even when the going gets rough or a subject might be a little difficult for them to understand. This student we'd like to look at today is Annabelle Boyonos. Our next award is also for commitment. This student is committed to getting work done even when his classmates are not getting their work done or goofing around. He is also committed to making others want to seek better understanding about what we are learning about. He asks questions that gets us all thinking and helps us understand our subjects better. He wants us to learn more. So this student we'd like to recognize today is Logan Williams.
So for this next student, it's for citizenship. This student on a daily basis is respectful, is kind, thoughtful. He gives his best on a daily basis, whether he may want to do the activity or not. And he's just a good teammate and friend. I'd like to honor Leonardo Rivas.
Round of applause for these awesome students.
Good morning. Thank you so much for coming to celebrate all of our kids, because they truly are, they belong to all of us. So I appreciate the time and the effort that you put into your children, my children as well, my students. And so we want to celebrate this character. And the character development program is something near and dear to my heart. In fact, I'll be going to train about 100 more teachers next week in Knoxville. And it truly does change the culture of the students on campus. So the first award I want to give is for citizenship. And unfortunately, I don't think this young lady's here today, but I want to recognize her anyway in front of her peers and in front of all of you. Being part of a community or holding a position within a group provides a person with a sense of belonging. Having a commitment to that group or position and continuing to work for those others within the group shows excellence of citizenship. As educators, parents, and leaders within the school community, we have attributed one's behavior to having a certain type of citizenship, be it good or needs improvement. This student holds strong, having outstanding citizenship as she tries her best to make others feel welcome within her communities that she is affiliated with. She participates with great attitude in all sports activities during PE, where others might not want to participate. She tries to get others to join in. She stays positive, teaches me that no matter what the circumstances, she will be that positive, helpful support for others in the group. Her academics come first, even before her dedication to dance. Though she is quiet, not always anymore, she is a leader on campus and at the dance studio and with her community. We are so proud to honor our model citizen, Lena Fox. Integrity, and one that students as well as adults find easy to remember is the one that you do the right thing no matter who's looking, right? No matter if anybody is going to recognize it or not. And it's not always easy to do, especially in middle school. So it's a firm adherence to a code of especially moral values, incorruptibility, and unimpaired conditions and soundness. The quality of state of being complete and undivided. One of the best qualities one can have is that of integrity. It means that no matter what the popular view or action is, the person holds to their beliefs without being swayed by their peers, and that is incorruptibility. This student lives by that. His integrity in his schoolwork, his friendships, and his family shines through. He takes his education seriously, tries hard to be a role model and a leader within the classroom and on campus. He is supportive, dependable, and an outstanding helper in my CTE lab class. He has set high standards for himself. It is with great pleasure that I award Jose Ruben. The next award is for sacrifice. And sacrifice means to give up something that is valuable to you in order to help another person or a group of persons. This student sacrifices their time and patience on a daily basis. They are always willing to stay in after class to help clean up lab activities or put away computers or set up the next day for projects. Sacrifice is not just an act, it's a word in action. Addison Taylor works with a determination rarely seen. Sometimes the motivation for coming in at break and lunch is just to get out of the cold and the wind. Sometimes it's to get all of her work done so that she can go home with no homework, which she usually does not have. But most of the time it is to have just time with teachers so that she can ask questions and get help with her confidence in learning. We are so proud of her, and we want her to know the sacrifices of her time are noticed. Champions aren't made in gyms. Champions are made from something they have deep inside them, a desire, a dream, a vision, a goal. They have to be not only the skill, or have the skill, but also the will and the determination to make that skill even stronger. Addison has shown that. She has both the will and the skill, along with the humility and determination to bring others along with her on her path of success. Addison, congratulations. You are receiving the Sacrifice Award. Okay, I have another Integrity Award that I would like to give. And integrity, again, is the quality of being honest and having strong moral principles or moral uprightness. The word integrity has evolved from Latin, meaning whole or complete. And in this context, integrity is the inner sense of wholeness, deriving from qualities such as honesty and consistency of character. And this student has just that. Very consistent, very dependable, and I don't have to worry about him, whether I'm in the classroom or outside the classroom. Above being honest, it is continuing to work for what is right, doing what is best for others, and being that role model of excellence. This is a difficult thing to do in today's world, especially where mediocrity has become accepted. This student strives for being the best person within the classroom, at home, and in the community. The hard work and dedication to striving for excellence shows. Noah Detweiler, we appreciate the consistency of This last one is a tough one to get, and usually we don't even give this award because a lot of people have a hard time understanding what it really means. So this is our Patriotism Award. This is an award that we don't often give, especially when the idea of patriotism has become political. However, patriotism is not political. It is the devotion or love of one's country. It is respect for those who have served our nation, and the willingness to support and serve your nation in many ways. A student can show patriotism or respect for our nation by standing for the Pledge of Allegiance, removing their hat without even being asked, standing quietly and reverently while the flag is raised or the color guard passes, and standing for the national anthem. You thank a veteran for their service, and you are humbled by the sacrifice that so many men and women have given to our nation. Brady Rowe, you are our patriotism ambassador. patriotism is in action.
Hi guys. I used to work in the front office, and then I left, and then I became a board member, and now I get to come back and see all of you, and you are so grown up. I just wanted to say two things. First, I'm very proud of everybody that got awards today. To some kids, hitting a 4.0 comes kind of easy. And parents, you know your kid. You know that they work hard, but sometimes it does just come easy to that kid. They're going to be the kid that's probably going to be valedictorian. Kudos to you, you definitely deserve to be recognized. Great job. Some kids work extra hard to earn those great grades. Congratulations to you, and keep putting in that work. Some kids, you're sitting there and you didn't get an award today. I was also never the kid that never got an award. I was always right there. To you, I want to say, keep working. You will get there. And if you don't, that's okay, because you are incredible in your own way, and you don't need to stand on a stage to be incredible. I just want you to recognize within yourself that you have something special, each and every one of you, whether you were on stage today or not. So great job, and parents, great job. I'm like rambling. The Medal of Honor video made me cry. I know some of you guys recognized Mrs. Van Orno and Mrs. Alford, Mrs. Spiegel. You may not have recognized that there was a lot of high desert students in that video as well. The students that I saw graduated or they're a senior, they've moved on and they're incredible people. The Medal of Honor program is something that not every school around us gets. And a lot of times we don't recognize how lucky we are to have the programs that High Desert has. I just want to point out, you guys are incredibly lucky to learn everything that the Medal of Honor is teaching. So, thank you.
Thank you so much, Ms. Taxi, for being here, for sharing those inspiring words. I want to end with how we started, with talking about the Medal of Honor program and continuing to encourage our students to strive for courage, character, commitment, integrity, and to keep persevering. Coming back to school has not been easy. Wearing masks every day is not always easy, but they show up every day with a good attitude and they're willing to work, and we appreciate all of their efforts. And so I want to challenge our students the way our video left off, and I want to leave you with that thought today of students and our parents and our community members. How will you make a difference today? And what positive impact will you have? And so I hope you can take that and think about that as you go about your day. And we're looking to recognize lots more students in the upcoming assemblies for their awesome character.
We want to thank all of our parents for joining us today to honor your students for their amazing efforts. Thank you for taking time out of your day to come and support your students, but also for every single day supporting them from home. The academics and school is definitely a team effort, and we appreciate you partnering with us to help our students grow and achieve great things. So thank you so much for coming today. We appreciate you. Students, give a round of applause for all of your parents.